And then now that this fire is lit, you can see that it's going to heat up using these firewood that I've put in here, and it's going to light these torches eventually and give me some more torches. Hey, Pesky, good evening. This game is called Vintage Story. It's like an open world crafting survival game that goes through many technological ages. It's a super involved and game with an amazing amount of a breadth of time that you pass. So I'm still early game, but you can do some pretty wild stuff if you get far into the game. There we go. And we've lit this, so I'm going to take that off and just kind of pick these up, put them in my inventory, pick up that firewood, and we can just stack this wood back here. Oop. There you go. Alright, now the firewood is back, and I'm going to keep panning. It just got too dark, and I wanted to show my area, but you stand in this water so you can pan without breaking your stacks. And what we're looking for, I already actually got 2 pieces of copper, so I'm thrilled about that. We just need enough copper to smelt down so that I can finish my hammer, and we're in business, because then I can break up chunks of copper that I find with my hammer, smelt that down, and make even more copper ingots, which I can use to repair all of my tools and get my industry back online so that I can begin trying to get further in the game. I can actually look at how much more copper I need. Oh, there's 3 pieces. Well, this granite has actually been going pretty well. Never mind. I don't know if they changed anything. There's been some updates to the game. I had to update it, of course, when I played it. I don't know if they changed the rate at which you can find copper, or if I'm just getting very lucky. But I'll take it because I want copper. Alex says lucky. Yeah, I'll take lucky, Alex. Let's get real lucky. All right, so we actually got 4 pieces of copper, and we have a 5th. Now, what you do is you take your copper and you pour it into these molds. So this hammer mold right here has 55 of the 100 units of copper that we need, okay? So let me go ahead and put a torch over here because it's getting a little dark. These are my crucibles, and none of these crucibles have anything in them, I don't think. And this is what you would use to fire up. These are just empty crocks that I made for more food storage. So let me look. Each one of these gives you 5 units of copper. So if we need 11 total. No. We need 9 total to get 45 units. So we're actually doing okay on that front. We would just need 4 more. And we have a bunch of sand. So we could make this happen right here, instead of just wandering around on the surface. So all you have to do is just jump back into your little pond and surround yourself with sand. Just put the sand everywhere. Let it flow. And then click on one of these babies and just chill out and pan, pan, pan. If we can get some copper, the game is afoot. Now, you'll notice that if my little baskets on my toolbar on the bottom right section of it vibrate, that means that something from our panning has gone into one of those baskets. So we know we've gotten an item. Right now, that hasn't actually happened in a while. I'm either getting flint or I'm getting nothing. But, oh, wait a minute. No, that can't be right. Do I have 7 pieces of copper? 8 pieces of copper? Man, I'm getting... This can't be right. I'm going to take it, though. We're getting a lot of copper here. This is beautiful. All right, and... let's just get this down here. Nine flint. And we got a crystal. Oh, we got another copper. Okay, so if the stack is already in your basket, then it doesn't vibrate. But that's enough copper, I think. I'm going to go, like, just see if my math is adding up here. All right, so what we want to do is pick up our... well, wait a minute. Let me not get ahead of myself. Do I have enough coal to burn? I have brown coal. I have 30 pieces of charcoal. Oh, I have plenty. I have plenty of charcoal. Okay. So we have to get this fire hot enough, all right, to be able to process what we're looking for. I was trying to make some kind of oven, I think, on the ground here. But anyway, in the meantime, let me go into my inventory and let's just eat some food. Looks like I got a spearhead, so I can make another spear. All right. That food didn't really nourish us as much as we'd like. We'll take this. There it goes. All right. Now I'm going to pick up a crucible right here, and I'm going to open up this. I'm going to put the crucible here, and then we're going to put 9... This will create 45 units of copper ingot. And that is all of my copper, but that's okay. And then what we're going to do is just take off the peat to get the fire going. So we're going to heat up this fire really, really hot, but we're going to use peat as a primer to kind of get it going. So that when it's ready, we can load the coal in to take it over the top. All right. Great. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. That's funny. Hey, Alex, do you remember what the key is to put away what you're holding? Do you just have to, like... Anyway. I mean, I could select something else, I guess, but... Maybe you just have to select an open hand. Alright, let's check this out. What the temperature is. It's 8... So this can go up to 900. You can see that the copper is heating up, right? And it's changing in color. This is where, you know, as Weebit was saying, like, and people are comparing it to Minecraft, this is where the differences start to come in. You can see I'm trying to get this peat up to a certain temperature. And then you can see the copper changing temperature. Morgan, good evening. Yes, I'm going to have to look at the keybinds. And now that this is hot enough, we're going to switch this over to charcoal, because charcoal goes up to 1300, and then this will become hot enough to melt the copper. You see it smelts at 1084 Celsius, and we just have to wait. Loki, good evening. We just have to wait until it gets better. It's getting closer. You see how it's turning this, like, yellow color? It is almost there. It is almost there. And then now this green bar will fill up. Perfect. Now we need to do two things. We're going to take out the coal, and we're going to take out the crucible. And we're going to put the crucible in our inventory like this. And I'm going to select it. I'm just carrying around this molten metal. And I need to go over to my hammer mold. Okay? And I'm going to just right-click on the hammer mold. Or is it shift-click on it? Hammer? Yep. We're pouring it in there. And look, we filled up the hammer mold. It has 100 units of liquid copper. And now we just have to wait for this to cool down. And this will be a finished hammer. This is glorious. You can see I'm starting to make a pickaxe right here. I have an axe that I can finish or a prospecting pick. But for now, we are good. So I'm going to go back here and put my crucible back down. Will it ever break? Says Fading. No. Oh, you mean like it'll break through use, like, but you can repair it. Like its durability will go down. Actually, I'm not sure if you can repair it. You might just have to make another one. I can't remember. But what happens, though, Fading, is once you have this hammer, it'll cool down, and then I have all of, like, when you're out mining, most of the copper that you find in the deposits when you're using your pickaxe to get it comes in this variety where it's like a chunk of it, and you need to smash this with a hammer, and then the nuggets just come out. So I'm rolling, actually, in copper. I just can't get to it because I have to have a hammer to break these. But what happened was I died and I lost my hammer, and that meant that I could no longer even access the copper that I had. Yeah, Loki, it's the people who made that mod, made this game. It's a separate standalone game. You can, Fading, but they only give you 10 minutes, and I couldn't remember where I died, and it was on stream, and I was like running around looking for everything, and I found some stuff, but not everything, and it was terrible. And what I've done, Fading, since then is I have changed the configuration file with Alex's help, and now once I reload the game, when I die, I will keep my inventory upon death, because it was just too painful of a loss for me. Because as you can see, just getting the copper that it takes is a very laborious process. I also lost like some cool bags that I had made, some other stuff that I had made, tools and things. It was terrible. Exactly. From now on, I'm going to be stashing extra tools of every kind because the hammer is so instrumental. I also lost my saw, which is just diabolical. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I didn't lose my saw. I have my saw right here. But I lost my hammer, which was the terrible thing that happened. All right. And let's go ahead and put away some of our stuff here. I'll put away the sand. All right, and we've got some clay. Gonna put this away here. Some stones can go in here. These are gems, so I've kind of been putting gems over here. All right, fantastic. These are what? Peat? I can put the peat. We put the charcoal back here. I'll take the peat, put it back. While we're waiting for the mold to cool here, I'm going to go out and check on my garden. I think it's daytime now. Yep, it is. Now, while it's daytime, by the way, what you should do is go around and break all of your torches so that they don't extinguish. So, like, if you break the torches while they're lit off the wall, I believe they go back to full durability, but if you leave them there, they'll burn out, which, as you saw before, is really annoying. So this is the smart thing to do to save your torches from torch death. Morgan, they are. And you're 100% right. Yeah. They are behind this game. Alex clued me in on this game, and it's fantastic. All right. Now, I've got my torches back. I'm going to go check on my garden now here. And see how it's doing. All right, there's some pigs frolicking by it. As long as there's no Peter Rabbits in here, we're all good. All right, let's see. So this is another thing, if you want to see how complicated the game is. Look at my turnips that are grown right here. It tells you the nutrient levels. It tells you the fertilizer levels. It tells you the speed of the growth, which is due to the nutrient levels in the soil, the temperature, and the moisture. I mean, it's ridiculous, okay? But we're going to go ahead and pluck these up. They're done. These are almost done. This rye is all done, so let's go ahead and get this out. We're getting a lot of spelt and rye. Okay, fantastic. That's growing. These are almost done. These are done. Almost done. Almost done. All right. So then I can plant some more turnips. It does, Morgan. I can't wait to, if I ever get to a point where I can build technology like that. It looks so awesome. Some of the stuff, the screenshots that I've seen that people have made are just ridiculous. All right, there we go. And now we have a bunch of food. Let's go ahead and close up so no bunnies can get inside. Okay. And the trees that we have replanted are doing beautifully. Now I'm going to put our food away here. And... oh, I can't... here, give me that peat brick. Go ahead and put this in here. Perfect. That looks amazing. Alright, and I'm going to put my peat brick back down over here. And I'm going to go put my... pan right there. That pan did me wonders. All right, and then it's hardened. Loki, you're absolutely right. Like, one thing that the game lets you do that is very generous is you can partially fill molds. So like, you can pour in liquid metal of not exactly 100 units that you need for the hammer, and then like let it cool in there, and then kind of come back later and add the rest. So it's not like ultra realistic, but it's great. All right, now we have a hammer mold in our hand, and all I have to do is combine this with some sticks. We actually don't have any sticks, which is hilarious. So let's go get some sticks. Oh, and by the way, that's what I lost. I lost my stick getter. You can make like shears, basically, like snippers that get sticks much better. And they're amazing. Oh, man, yeah. Morgan is 100% right. Like, I don't know. I'm not that far in the game, so I haven't done that myself. But, yeah, you can get really, really wild with your designs. All right, let's go over here and just get some sticks. Uh-huh. There we go. There we go. Amazing. That's 12 sticks. Oh, that's even more. Man, I don't know. I don't know if when I loaded the update, if it changed my settings, but I feel like my drop rates are higher than normal. I mean, I just got a ton of sticks right there. All right. All right. So now I can just go like this. And we have a hammer. If I had a hammer, we did it. All right. I'm back. 100%. It is, Morgan. And so the saw, Morgan, is what we use to make planks for these bigger storage containers. And then also we used a saw to make like these buckets, I believe. All right. So now I'm going to use my hammer on my chunks. So I think, I can't remember how you do this. Do you just like... crush with a hammer to extract the nuggets? Right. I haven't, Morgan. Oh, I do it on the anvil, don't I? No, I don't. Oh, fiddly-dee. I know there's an easy way to do this, where you crush these, There, you have to put it on top, that's all. Okay, great. Okay, so now I have so much copper, it's beautiful. There we go. All right, great. Now we're in the copper. Okay. So now, yeah, Alex, I was accidentally, I forgot that the placement in the grid matters. Okay. So let's get the crucible. And let's go ahead and fire it up. And we'll go ahead and put the crucible here. And we're going to just open up our... How many can this hold? I mean... I'll make 2,000. Nathan, good evening. It is cold, my friend. All right, so now we've got all that in there, and we just need to get the peat. And we're going to get the peat going. And then I'm going to just light this up. All right. So what we need to do is we're going to make ingots because I want another pair of shears, like very badly. And so here's my ingot molds, and we're going to fill these up. I think it takes 100 per ingot. All right, and let's just keep our eyeballs on this. So you can see that it's at getting there. I might need some more peat. We'll see. Let me get my charcoal out. Apparently I put my hammer in here. Actually, that's smart. No, I'm never going to travel with my hammer again. As Fading said, you should stash a hammer away, but also, I just don't... There's no reason for me to travel with it. That was a huge mistake. Okay, and now, once this gets a little bit warmer, we're going to switch out. Nathan, that is awesome, my friend. Thank you for watching. So glad you enjoy it. Alright, so now once this gets up to 900, we're going to make that switch. Here comes the copper. Almost there. Oh, there it goes. All right. So this is, again, if you think this is intense, what I'm doing right here, like heating up copper in the crucible, first of all, you should see how hard it was for me to make charcoal. Second of all, you should see what I'm going to have to do once I get the ingots. A lot of games just let you throw the old ingots, you know, throw the metal into the furnace, and then that's it. How many games have you hammer your own tools? All right, and it's heating up. It's going to take a while for this to all melt, I believe, because of how many units of copper I'm smelting. But we've got to save all of the charcoal because I'll step away for a moment. We're going to need to use our forge, put coal here, heat up the iron bars, then throw them onto the anvil, and use our hammer again to bash stuff. Actually, I should make a tool rack right here that just has my hammer on it. It's a great idea. All right, so let me think about this. I honestly forget how to make a tool rack. Alright. It's not like that. I'm doing it wrong. Or is it like... There it is. Nah, it came back to me. Alright, we'll just put it right here. And then I've got a tool rack right there for decorative purposes. Yeah, this is the only consequence of, like, making this much copper at once is that it takes a while to heat up. Alright, I'm going to close my inventory window. I'm going to leave that window open. I'm going to grab this hammer, and we're going to just walk back over here. And I'm going to just put that hammer on the rack. So we have it just sitting there for us. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to get... I'm going to get these ingot molds and put them over here too. Just put them in the right place. There they go. And how you doing? Oh boy. I hope I have enough stuff to heat that up. I think you're 100% right, Alex. I got greedy, and it was a mistake. I don't know if I can take copper out when it's like a bajillion degrees, but I'm having to use like more charcoal than I wanted. You can take it out? Okay, yeah. Let me do that then. It's unnecessary to do what I'm doing right now by a country mile. Okay. And then I'm going to set that there for now. Oh, wait. Let me take my stuff off. Okay. And then we're going to need to put fuel there. And then let's see. How do I pick you up again? Oh, you have to let these cool. That's right. So I have to let them cool before I put them on that. Right. Okay. Then I want to finish making this pickaxe. Maybe I do. if I'm going to let this cool down, you know what I mean? Like, I might as well just use this again. Here we go. What's up, Alex? Right, but I have to wait for these ingots to cool down before I can put them in the forge, right? Okay. Oh, there's too much? Thank you. Can I take it out? Probably not. I just thought you had to fill it up. Like, some of the stuff you have to fill up all the way, like when you're firing the clay and stuff. Great. Okay. Now I have a backup pickaxe being built and a backup hammer. So there's never any confusion about that. All right, that's cooling down. Great. And let me go ahead and get in here. Let me put these seeds away. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have my tree seeds in here. I could think about making a separate garden, you know, at some point. Got some berries over there. That's nice. Emergency food. All right. Interesting. Some rope over here. This is just all stuff that I got while I was panning, I think. All right, so now it's time, while we're waiting for these bars to cool, to really start to consider, like, what is it that we want to be doing? I definitely want to make, you know, shears. That's 100% something that I want. And then what else should we be trying to make upgrade our strength so that we can either get, you know, armor or... Hey, Crispy, good evening. Dinkum is fun. I think you'd like it. Do-do-do.